Okay, well, let's keep going here. Thank you so much to Kevin for saying thank you for the generous donation. The law, good question. How's your audio set up for the engine noise? So we're supposed to have some audio from the pad from NASA. Unfortunately, that hasn't been the case yet. Obviously, sorry, Andrew? Oh, that sound is the sound? Oh, well, what you're hearing, what sounds like kind of static and stuff, that's the sound of fuel up and the rocket chilling and hanging out. I didn't even think about that. Duh. Huh. Well, I'm listening now. Anyway, so that's the sound you're hearing. So we're able to pull in some of NASA's audio, which is fantastic. I'm guessing that mic's going to get real loud and real wonky right at liftoff. So for us, again, we're 3.5 miles, about 5.5 kilometers. Actually, we're more like 4 miles.
Trying to get the answer to my question.
We actually do have a couple local mics that are in a stereo pair, and we're recording them in floating point audio. So hopefully we won't have any audio clipping, which is obviously it's funny because actually rocket launches from this distance already where I'm at aren't normally, they're not unbelievably loud. Rock concerts and stuff like that would be louder. You can still obviously clip a microphone. You can have a microphone clipping, but if you hear good audio from a rocket launch and you hear this like sound, you'll be like, oh, that is a bad recording. No, that's actually just what it sounds like. That is actually exactly what it sounds like. His is, well, not exactly not what I made, but the sounds you hear from recordings where it sounds crackly and it sounds broken up, that's what it sounds like with your ears. Because the air is actually getting like destroyed. There's all these like supersonic bubbles and just weird compression waves, and they're coming out, and the air just can't even get out of the way fast enough, and it has all these, it's just crazy. You're actually hearing like the distortion of the air. So it comes and hits your ears or your microphone already sounding pretty distorted and just really, really weird. It's unbelievable. So that's oh, look at that slow dissolve into the moon. That's awesome. That's our own tracking asset looking at the moon right now. Cooperheim doing some slow tracking with it as we speak. Oh, that is very simple. Because believe it or not, obviously if you've ever pointed a telescope at the moon, it is moving. It's moving throughout the sky because the Earth is rotating underneath it. Oh, I guess it's not rotating underneath it. It is rotating. And then that's why the objects in the sky move throughout the sky throughout the night and day. And yeah, it's actually really quite hard to hold an image of the moon very stable. So we're kind of showing off our tracking assets here. Being, oh, look at that. Ta-da! Symbolism. Brought to you by Everyday Astronaut.